Hello everybody and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. On the last episode, we just went around, we did some stuff, raised some confidant ranks, a few, I rose my charm stat. Now we're gonna hang out with Kawakami. Just get this up a little bit. It won't go up, but it should get closer.
Then I'll head over.
So does she look not well?
I'll see you later then.
Look at all those police cars. Did something happen? Looks like they're searching the premise. Another psychotic breakdown? I can't handle this. This has something to do with those posters we saw? Did they arrest the Phantom Thieves? Kaneshiro was a pig. 35%? I heard they caught some criminal. People are saying it was foretold by a calling card. Oh, I know about that. I saw them in Shibuya. Phantom Thieves forum is super active. There's a forum? What's it called? I want to see.
Oh, man.
It's so hot.
Who cares?
Did you catch that news report for this morning about the mafia boss getting busted? Apparently, someone scattered calling cards all across Shibuya just before his arrest. Remember the Kamoshida scandal? They said the same thing happened, that somebody left a calling card. Madarame too, if I'm not mistaken. Do you think it's the Phantom Thieves? If so, I'm impressed. I can't believe they actually stole hearts.
No matter how hard they looked, even our organized crime department couldn't catch Junya Kaneshiro. And yet he simply turned himself in. Even confessed all his crimes. The Phantom Thieves.
Is it a crime to manipulate someone's heart?
Bank of Gluttony cleaned out.
Depending on the means, yes. He's absolutely right.
Even if it makes someone admit their evil deeds and helps make them pay for their crimes?
I hope she hasn't fallen under their influence.
The Phantom Thieves. Damn it.
Now everyone.
I'm just saying, Catchy. We got you good on that one. You can't say nothing about it. I'm just mad we need such a high stat just to get him past whatever rank this is. I'm still not going to pay attention to this. Yeah, they're talking about Kaneshiro, and then they're going to ask a question. The answer is a triangle, so let's just go ahead and get this out of the way, okay? It's a triangle. Don't think I don't know this.
Very good. Nice going.
Come on now. You should know me by now.
Hell yeah! Kaneshiro finally confessed! People have been making a huge deal of it since the police announcement.
It's difficult to accept that the authorities are taking all of the credit for his arrest.
People are going nuts about the Phantom Thieves online, though. Look!
It's all coming together for us.
This is quite the turnaround. All of a sudden, people are expressing their long-standing belief in us.
So this is why Makoto told us to post the calling card anywhere that might stand out.
Pretty smart move on her part. Oh, where is our amazing Miss President?
Hello? It's Makoto. My apologies, but I won't be able to join you today. I've been called into a meeting with the principal. There's no need to worry, though. More importantly, there was a special on TV about the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, lovely.
Huh? What did it say?
They were talking all about our calling cards. Anyway, my apologies about today. I'll have to see you all another time.
Who was that?
Really? Oh, that's freaking crazy!
I hope all this excitement doesn't place us on the police's radar.
It'll be fine! No way they'd find out about that weird other world.
True, but do you remember what the fake Kaneshiro said towards the end?
Another metaverse user.
Yeah, he said we're not the only ones who are doing it.
Not gonna let it bother me. As far as we know, he was just pulling that shit out of his ass.
I hope that's the case.
I doubt that because of the whole Monorami thing,
in
remember?
your face, Akechi. Now, what do you want to do about our next target?
Don't get ahead of yourself. Still,
Seriously.
people might expect a lot from our next move, considering how excited they're getting.
We can't just pick any old schmo now.
There is no need to hurry, though. Counting Kamoshida, we've claimed 3 consecutive victories, right? We should just lay low and wait for all this excitement to blow over.
In that case, how about we have another celebration?
Oh, good idea. We can make it a welcoming party for Miss President, too. By the way, that briefcase, it's pretty damn expensive. Let's sell it and drop the cash on our party.
Wow. Seems like the lay low and wait idea has gone completely out the window.
Stop partying so
So we
much.
can count you out then, Morgana.
What are you talking about? I was just saying we should try and keep our party on the down low.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm gonna let Makoto know. Hi, Makoto. There's something we forgot to tell you. So,
What's wrong?
Hello? I hope you remember we have finals next week. Yusuke and Morgana excluded, of course. Do you wish not to stand out? You had best not get bad grades, okay? That is something I simply would not be able to overlook as student council president. For now, behave and concentrate on your studies. We can have fun once finals are over. Understood?
Care to explain?
I believe in what I wrote. The Phantom Thieves are just.
Have you figured out who they are?
No, I'm nowhere close. However, after considering all the facts, I concluded there are no errors in their acts or principles. Thus, upon deeming them to be on the side of justice, I have decided to end my investigation.
But that's impossible.
Impossible? May I see the evidence you have that leads you to believe so?
I was just speaking to the director of a prestigious college about your letter of recommendation, too.
There will be no need for that. I intend on getting into a good college by my own merit. Please excuse me.
Hey, we're not done here! Sir, it's me. I apologize for bothering you like this. About that. Yes, I am making progress. However, I have stumbled upon some difficulties. Still, why would someone as important as you be interested in a petty case like this? No, that's not what I meant. I will investigate with all the resources available to me. Of course. I should be able to let you know relatively soon. Yes, I will bring good news. Well then, thank you for your... Damn it!
You don't have any resources available to you, do you?
I'm home.
Hi, sis. You look tired. Is everything okay?
Don't worry about me. How about you, Makoto? Have you been keeping up with your studies?
Yes, of course. Though, what is the point of studying?
What do you mean?
I was just wondering what will be waiting for me at the end. Even if I manage to push through tough entrance exams, I'm still thrust into a competitive society.
What else is there besides success? Don't ask me such childish questions.
Isn't this the man the Phantom Thieves sent a calling card for? I heard he confessed all his crimes.
Even the police couldn't figure out why. It really was out of nowhere. This would only make sense if his personality changed. That would be impossible.
Why does it matter? The police still caught him in the end, right?
I had plans set for a promotion, but no one can take credit for his arrest now with that confession. Not that a child would understand.
So she was pursuing the case after all. Promotion. You've changed, sis. But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong.
You're back.
How have things? You seem to be keeping on the straight and narrow so far, but that doesn't mean you can just slack off with the summer on the horizon. Got it? Yeah, it does. It means less school. The reaction is incredible. I'm honestly shocked to see it. It's only natural that people are surprised. Even the police were struggling to catch him. Yeah, by the way, you said you were called in by the principal. Did something happen? It was regarding my investigation with the incident of Mr. Kamoshida. Don't worry, I didn't mention a word of any of you. I essentially told him I was unable to find any information. Are you gonna be okay? I will. I've graduated from my role as the exemplary honor student. From now on, I'm going to be more honest with myself. It's quite a refreshing feeling. What are you gonna do now? Want to stay with Phantom Thieves? That's my intention, assuming you won't be any trouble. Well then, welcome aboard. That should be a big problem if you didn't stick with us. We should allow her to join us. It would be greatly convenient. Well then, I hope I can continue getting along with all of you.
An advisor, huh? This new teammate of ours is pretty promising. We'll be able to do even more now.
Who's available? Is that a catchy? Oof. Oof. Oof, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. Cause I can up a catchy now. However, alright. Let's see. With Kawakami, I'm getting pretty up there actually. We're not too far off, but we gotta get that Mementos quest. We have to get that Mementos quest in. Let's see. Kawakami, I'm at 6. I don't know if we unlock anything at 7 now though, because that's what we used to get. That's when you used to get housekeeping. What about a catchy? Here, give me a second. Let me see if we get something from his this time. Doesn't look like we do. I don't think I'm too concerned about his this playthrough. It's just his is so annoying. I've made my decision. Before that, let me check on my plan.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh,
Yup. Let's see. Alright, yeah. She ended up in the hospital. I didn't mention that. She was pretty much just gonna end up in the hospital because, come on now. I'm just a bit overworked. No need to make a big deal out of it. But thanks for coming all this way to visit me. Ugh, how could I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I gonna make today's payment? There you are. What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered.
What?
You contacted the school. Well, you weren't answering your phone. And when I thought you finally answered, it was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know? Now, it's not like she wanted to collapse. But our credit card payment is coming up soon, and we'll need to transfer the money. We'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are that guy's grand guardians, the one I mentioned the other day. They took care of him. Who is this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? You never learn, do you? After all you did to him. I still want to punch them in the face. I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow. No, don't pay them. Stay out of this. Don't act so tough, kid. Who's acting tough? Throw you out of here. Let's take a trip down to Metaverse Lane, shall we? See who's acting tough then. Because I can still take you with me, and nobody will ever find you. Ever. Ever. Our precious adoptive son died because of this woman. Honestly, she should have been fired. That's not. And yet, she doesn't know her place. She still continues to teach. We're going to need you to show some remorse for what you did to him in a material and undeniable way. It's not like we're trying to extort you, actually. Yes, you are. But who was it that convinced Taki to start studying when he needed to be working? The schoolwork on top of his part-time jobs overwhelmed him, which led him to that accident. Poor Taki. It's almost like he was murdered. So you no longer feel regret. In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Or should we have a chat with your school? Either way, your days as a teacher would be over. Well, we're looking forward to receiving your payment. I guess transferring to our sister company is the only way. Yeah, now think this through more. I can't believe I'm getting scolded by my student. Why? Why are you so interested in helping me? I'm not worth it. You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. The money, I'll pay it. The money? I'll pay it. I'll do everything Master tells me to do. Meow. I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize to that kid. So if his guardians demand money, then I'll have to pay them. Yeah, that's the wrong choice. Sorry, I'm not quite back to 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place. I'm gonna get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today. It made me really happy. I'm just saying, the teacher is a really nice combine to raise.
All right.
Not just for her ability. I'll be released first thing in the morning tomorrow. So don't worry, the IVs here work really well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see you later then.
I'm doing this. Oh, this seems like a Velvet Room visit. If we can get more slots. Oh, not Velvet Room. I meant this stupid thing. We should be getting a Velvet Room visit real soon.
Don't be ridiculous. This new ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
You're clueless, huh?
That's preposterous. If what you say is true, was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested? Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from summer onward. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other important detail. Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides the Phantom Thieves? Those words could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
It's the truth.
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lies, or everything you've stated is true. Have you been telling me the truth from the very start?
I have no reason to lie.
Does that mean you're placing your trust in me? Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts.
I mean, if you pick the wrong choice, she can easily just backstab you and cause you to have a bad end. You should be very careful when you're selecting answers here.
Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing you, for now. In return, speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Hey, that's the same thing that you're told when you go to the witness stand.
It's a fair deal. Is that acceptable?
Alright. This.
I am thou.
I don't even think you get anything from this. It's just story.
Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the judgment persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new.
I really don't remember. But I know,
All right.
Judge is a confidant rank. Like, you get
We're running out of
the
time.
bonus from it. There are
Let's move on to
personas
your
of
next
that.
target. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent is this.
Midget.
We have no pictures. Even their names and identities are unknown. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Yay! We're getting closer and closer to my best girl. Only 35%. How do they make them repent? Really curious. Who are they? You'll be curious. You'll stay curious. Hey, you're there, right? Come downstairs.
Hey, check the ingredients in the fridge. Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? Not cute. That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. Won't that printer do? Huh? It'll do, but it's not it? Okay, I'll be right over. This might take a while. I'm leaving the store to you. Lock up for me if I don't come back.
Got it.
I owe you one. What a handful.
And that concludes the latest news on the suspect Kaneshiro. This case is said to be a result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but what do you think?
We don't know their methods, but I believe they are a menace that will threaten this law-abiding country. This dangerous group tampers with people's hearts. It's no different from brainwashing.
I see. You're absolutely correct.
No, you're wrong. Actually, we do go inside of their heart. However, it's vastly different from brainwashing. All we do is remove the source of the distortion, which allows them to start thinking clearly again. We actually free them.
Didn't this happen a little while ago, too?
From being corrupted from the thing that got all out of control in the first place, allowing them to think clearly for the first time in a long time.
Who was it again? You know, that famous artist.
Ah, Madarame, was it?
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
Well, that may be true, but...
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves aren't doing anything wrong, are they?
Yeah, of course they're not.
See, even he says that they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time. We should probably head home.
Ah,
it's still morning.
Right. Thanks for the drink.
Yes. I've received the reports on Kaneshiro's case. But to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social reform. You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued actions. Actually, Anyway, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems usable. It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without our direct intervention. We'll set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences are their doing. Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, I think you'd go through such elaborate detail to crush them. Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what you're going through. Well then, I'll clean this up quickly and put it behind us. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom Thieves. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the future Prime Minister, sir?
Cute. You're gonna need a lot more to succeed with that plan.
Hey, it's me. Where you at? What you doing?
It's a secret.
Don't be such an ass. I bet you're at home, right? We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. See ya.
Oh, you're learning.
What's up?
You're learning.
That's not why we're here. We need to study for finals.
Why am I here too?
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't teach us, you know.
I don't need to study.
Oh, I'll hold you to that. Want to see who gets the higher test scores?
I will get higher test scores than you.
Be.
I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be around.
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her about it, right? Actually, tell yourself.
That's terrible.
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why we all became Phantom Thieves.
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. We're all part of the team. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to change?
That's a secret.
Ah, there's someone like that. You could just tell us, you know. You don't gotta be so cold.
That aside, do you have any intention of studying for the exams?
No.
Not really.
It's fine if I leave then?
No, I'm just joking. Please teach us.
What was this term?
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often, though. Leave vocabulary and long sentences to me. I suck at proper grammar, though.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is questionable too.
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What point is there in that?
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these formulas. Ain't there a good way of cheating?
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the suspect Kaneshiro. Now, Akechi-san. This case is said to be the result of the Phantom Thieves' actions, but in actuality, is this true?
Considering how a calling card was scattered about, I believe there's no mistaking that. The question is what the Phantom Thieves actually did. If they tampered with the suspect's heart, it casts doubt on the authenticity of any confession.
So then, by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating crimes that may not exist?
We can't deny the possibility. There's no doubt that the Phantom Thieves are exposing hidden injustices in society. However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is very dangerous.
So, in a way, they're outlaws.
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot be overlooked.
I see.
That's funny.
Oh, I see. My ass. Why the hell are we being treated as the bad guys?
It's not even
Say
illegal.
whatever they want. More people are starting to understand that what we're doing is right, after all.
Because it's not against the law because it's thought to be impossible.
When I'm walking
Meaning
around in
you
town,
can't
I hear
call it illegal.
talking about us too. And the forum's been full of hype. Do you think we made it big time?
No.
Don't get pompous over dealing with some street thug. Save it for after we deal with a bigger target.
It is hard to deal with a bigger target than a mafia boss.
Just gotta take down a bigger one, yeah? That was the plan from the start anyways.
True. It may be best if we start thinking about it.
I bet we'll find one in
There's
no time.
only-
The wind's blowing in our direction and everything.
The palaces go from Palace 4 with Best Girl, Palace 5 with New Girl, then Palace 6 where it starts to catch up. You see how I say this without trying to spoil it? I'm just saying, I'm good at this.
I feel like we won't lose to anything right now.
What will
Gotta be
decide
mindful
on
of the
that
people who
eventually?
haven't played Persona
Overcome our
yet.
exams first. Now then, break time's over. Let's get back to...
That reminds me, the celebration party. Weren't we gonna do it after exams?
Yes, I believe so.
Where should we go? I feel like I'll study better if I got something to look forward to.
The last one was a buffet at a hotel. We haven't gone anywhere since.
A buffet?
Where would be good?
Hey, what about fireworks? A fireworks festival!
Alright.
Oh yeah, it's that season, huh?
That sounds good to me.
It's hard to ignore a buffet, but I'll take the beauties of summer. Still, I demand that we feast during the festival as well.
Do you guys own a yukata? Will you wear a yukata?
Doesn't a fireworks festival sound good? You think so too, right?
But it's hot out.
Come on, you gotta be more active. All right, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for
One of my favorite lines is when I talk about it. And he's like, "What are you, Moss?"
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am. All right, fireworks festival it is. Let's look for a good one.
Study comes first, though. I won't let you off if you fail any of them. Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
A psychotic blog that I found that hasn't ended up on the forum yet. I'll kill him, I'll kill him, I'll kill him. That's all it says. Rumor has, she's talking about her boyfriend. I don't want to get involved. I know, but we can't just leave this be. It gets even worse. Turns out she's a Shujin student. You know a girl named Yumiko Mogami? She's always near the classrooms on the second floor. You have to do something before things get worse. But I don't want to.
It's somewhere.
I don't wanna. Hey, where's my stuff? Oh.
Now listen.
I guess we'll study.
Make sure you close up.
Can I talk? Well then.
I love how turn on auto, but auto doesn't keep going. Aren't they just choosing bad people to steal hearts from? Maybe someone's asking them to do it. Oh yeah, don't they have a form or something? What if you make a request on there and they follow through? Jokes on the cops.
What a refreshing
morning. How are you
I
doing?
didn't expect the Phantom Thieves would suppress a man that even the police had trouble with. The fact they have so much support online is worrisome. I'm in a bind since I previously denounced them. All the interviews these days ask me about that. Still, can we really say the Phantom Thieves are on the side of justice with just this example?
Let people talk.
Oh, thank you. But I noticed that you're not saying that the Phantom Thieves are right. I suppose that was an unfair way to phrase it. I was originally investigating the mental shutdown incidents. Don't you think it's similar to the change of heart that the Phantom Thieves are doing? Now that I think about it, their actions mirror the mental shutdown cases with the rate of victims. It's impossible not to see a connection there. Sorry. I don't want to make you late. I'll see you again.
I feel like I have a sneeze coming, but I don't want to sneeze. It's even more packed than usual today. Shibuya crime ring reveals all. The leaders confessed has led to the arrest of another key member. Sudden rampage, highway accident, the driver's death has been confirmed, taking a total count up to 4. Hotspots in Tokyo, summer fireworks. Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's get started.
Here comes the long haul. And here's where they start asking me questions back to back to back because they're like, you need to make sure that you're ready. Speaking of, do you guys know the difference between short-term and long-term memory? The simple answer is that short-term memory is more temporary, contextual, but long-term memory sticks with you. In short-term, you're working with a hard limit. You only retain 6, maybe 7 pieces of information. Your brain's capacity for long-term memory is huge. It might even be infinite, according to some theories.
How about you?
Okay, so, Gaming Country, what do you think about all of this? I think that I don't care. Short-term memories only stick with you for a few seconds at a time. That said, how long do you think you can retain long-term memories? So he wants to know how long you keep long-term memories, huh? This is a tricky one. What is a long-term memory anyway? Memories that last for a long time. Yeah, it was something like that. So anyway, you keep them for a long time. The question is, how long? Maruki mentioned something about the amount of memories you can store, right? Something like infinite. Yeah, if you have theoretically infinite space for them, then theoretically you'll be able to retain them forever. Yeah, I think so too. So that's it. Long-term memories will never really fade away.
That's right.
Basically, stuff encoded into your long-term memory never really goes away. Short-term memories become long-term memories through reiteration. It'd be great if you could encode all the test answers of the long-term memory, huh? Ah, well, can't always get what you want. I'm just saying, if I can get to 4. Because the exams are pretty close. Finals end on the 16th, so that should be good, right? Fireworks Festival. Alright, I don't care what your Fireworks Festival's uh-oh. I feel murderous intent.
Hey!
2 points. Good. Do schools still have those desks with the holes in them now?
Hey!
There you go. It's running into you at this hour.
That reminds me.
That reminds me. Do you remember the counseling Dr. Maruki's offering? Seems to be growing quite popular. Still someone heading into the nurse's office as I was leaving school. Teachers say he's been well worth his time here, but I have a feeling there's more to his popularity than just talent. Is this bad timing? Oh, you're talking about the exams coming up. No need to worry there. My study routine's rigorous enough that I'm not panicking over it.
Excuse me.
I appreciate your earn, but how about yourself? Depending on the exam scores, there may not be a fireworks festival for anyone to attend. Were you aware? I'm joking. Make sure you study well, alright?
Alright.
Hey man, I may not be top of the class, but you'll be pretty high up there.
Senpai,
I'm scholarly now, remember?
What a pleasant surprise. Are you headed home too?
Well, actually, I was planning on trying to find somebody to talk up, but hey, we can go home.
That reminds me. There's something I wanted to report to you. Would now be a good time?
I got time.
Thank you. Why don't we find a seat somewhere?
Huh? And you are...
It's been quite a while, Akechi-san.
And the same for you. Yoshizawa-san, right?
Wait, you two know each other?
My father works at a TV station. Have you ever seen Good Morning Japan? My father's the director.
I've been brought onto the show as a guest a number of times now. That's how I ended up becoming acquainted with Yoshizawa-san.
Interesting.
I didn't know you knew her as well.
Well, she's my friend.
He helped me out of a jam before, and now he's been offering me guidance.
Helped you out of a jam, huh? I see. So, what were you two up to?
Oh, right! I was just about to share some exciting news. It's nothing to keep secret, so I may as well spill it now. About that summer competition I mentioned to you before, I was chosen to be our club representative.
Oh, congratulations.
This only feels like the beginning to me, though.
Isn't your club's team considered to be quite prestigious? And you're their representative. I must say, that's extremely impressive.
Thank you. I'll do my best to make everyone proud.
I'll be cheering you on as well. Ah, I have an idea. Since all three of us are here, why don't we go somewhere as a group? We can call it our little celebration for Yoshizawa-san's success.
That would be wonderful. Does that work for you, Senpai?
That settles it. Would you mind if I chose the place? There's a wonderful little cafe I know about.
Of course. Lead the way.
Yoshizawa-san? You drink hot beverages even in the summer?
I mean, I do. Tea.
Prevent my body from getting too cold, since the meet's coming up rather soon.
I see. You make sure you're covering all your bases.
Your drink's just as hot.
Good point. Well, some people say coffee can cool you off, even when hot, so I try to avoid that, too. I had this image that you enjoy sweet things, Akechi-san. Is that untrue? I swear I saw you eating fried sweetbread on TV just the other day.
It's all part of a marketing strategy. That sort of stunt is an easy crowd pleaser.
You seem to have your own bases covered as well.
I wish I hadn't learned that.
You're more innocent than I had expected.
I've been wondering, how do you two know each other?
His social studies class visited the set of a TV show I appeared on.
Ah, that's right. Second years got to go to a TV station.
He and I exchanged our opinions during the shoot, and his way of thinking intrigued me.
I can definitely see that. Senpai's take on things often helps me as well.
That reminds me, Yoshizawa-san. You had mentioned that he's been providing you with some guidance.
Yes, like you just said, his way of thinking is intriguing. I figured I could benefit from his input.
In that case, let's play a little game. Would you mind if I posed the same question to you that I first asked him?
No, go right ahead.
So, my question was, what do you think of the Phantom Thieves, Yoshizawa-san?
The Phantom Thieves? You mean in the case that they do in fact exist, yes? I admit that the assistance of others in need is a truly great act, but I simply can't agree with their methods.
I see. Care to explain why?
I suspect the Phantom Thieves' existence isn't going to be beneficial to society in the long run.
How so?
Well, for example, when someone's faced with a problem to overcome, I believe they need to do it themselves. Getting help from others is totally fine, but in the end, it takes a person's initiative to truly create lasting change. If society relied upon a safety net like the Phantom Thieves, I worry that people would stop making a conscious effort.
Is that why she did it?
Granted, this depends on how severe the problem is, and it's inaccurate to apply generalizations to an entire population. But I believe a society where everyone simply leaves matters to the Phantom Thieves wouldn't last for very long.
Well, I mean, that's not a bad view to take, especially since it does actually kind of coincide with our view on the first part, is that we're trying to give people courage to stand up for themselves and start to actually take the initiative. We don't want to do everything for everybody.
So, in the sense of a person's growth, their actions actually hinder it. Quite an interesting take on the matter. Let me ask you then, what do you think of Yoshizawa-san's opinion?
It's a unique stance.
Quite. I'd say it's equally as unique as your own opinions.
Wait, could you actually be a fan of the Phantom Thieves, Senpai?
I didn't mean to start an argument. I just can't help myself sometimes. Let's change the subject to something a bit lighter.
Why did you shake your head no?
I'm sorry, I should probably get going. If I'm away from home too late, my parents will begin to worry.
Right, then let's call it a day. Good luck on your competition.
You got this.
Yes, thank you. Well then, see you later.
Ah, you're back.
I see you had friends over for a study session, huh? How'd you know? Nothing gets by me. I own the place, remember? I can tell what goes on here just by looking at the tables. Don't have the charm for this. I guess I could study with Anne on, but I don't want to. Well, I should actually. Yeah, I should. If I can at least get one more, because the exam starts in 2 days. But I'm gonna skip it. You've been warned. I don't think it's gonna be enough, but I mean it starts in 2 days. We'll see, we'll see. If it's not enough though, I'll feel like I should have just went to the bathhouse and got that charm. There's that summer festival thing, blah blah blah. I wish I could have got the chance to read that book. Like if I had to sit down on the train, it would have helped.
My hope rests with the Phantom Thieves.
I'm so glad the Phantom Thieves are all over the news. Yeah, they've really taken off since the whole Kamoshida thing. The legend of Phantom Thieves started at our school. We're practically one of them. And who can't relate to what they're doing? Punishing corrupt adults up to no good? The police should take notes.
Quiet down.
Kanashiro's arrest of the Phantom Thieves, and mysterious group that behind Kanashiro's arrest are the Phantom Thieves. As I recall, they were a similar rumor back during Kamoshida, help the weak and crush the strong, and truly a modern of a gentleman thief. In the long history of humans, Gentleman Thief has always been seen brutally during times of turmoil. Now please look at this picture.
Do you know the answer?
Oh, Goldman. Oh yeah, no, I know. It was thievery.
This is it.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Dang. Alright. We'll see. Yeah, it's not enough, but if it was raining today, it would help out.
It's open.
Oh, Makoto.
Welcome.
Hi, you're Sudokana President, Nijima-san, correct?
Excuse me.
Sorry for coming by so suddenly. Oh no, everyone's permitted to stop by whenever they like. I know the phrase counseling session can make some people nervous, but don't be. Oh, we're already 54 minutes in. I got the hiccups now. Considering you're the student council president, I'd rather they didn't force you to come here at all, actually.
No.
Well, I was advised to come, but I still chose to do it on my own.
Good.
Oh, good. Glad to hear it. But please, there's no need to be concerned about my being here. Feel free to discuss anything with me.
Yes.
Oh, alright, so I shall. You're sounding more like a counselor in here than I am.
I see.
Excellent grades, exemplary conduct. Oh, you're pretty the ideal honor student.
No.
Oh, no, not at all, in fact. Quite the opposite. Actually a bit of a mess, and I always have to turn to others for help. Well, you sure had me fooled. Even still, getting help isn't a bad thing at all. In fact, it's wonderful that you have a support system. Indeed. Especially lately. I feel like I can't do anything right by myself nowadays. Did something go wrong for you?
Yes.
Yes, but nothing major. I have come to understand all too well that it's a bad idea taking on more of a burden than one should. You really do seem like someone with a mature sense of responsibility. However, that may be why people around you, especially the adults who should be protecting you, rely on you so much. Adults who should be protecting me. Had I been clever enough to understand that earlier, things may have gone a bit differently for me. You think so? I see. You live along with your older sister, I see. Pardon my saying so, but it seems you've been through quite a lot.
But
Honestly, it only felt like the norm to be. But our lack of adult guardians has to have been hard on my sister, even now as well. And I'd be lying if I said it wasn't hard for me too. Do you still remember them, your parents? Yes.
hey, so
Not as much as my mother, admittedly, but my father without a doubt. In fact, now that I think about it, I may have grown to be a bit uptight because of that.
I see.
That's so. And are you doing okay now? Is your Earth support system adequate?
well,
It's not as if I have a team of employees or anything, but I do have people that I'm able to rely upon well. Of course, I'd never think of them as replacements for my father or my sister. No one could replace either of them. What I've lost will never come back. I just need to keep my chin up and push towards my future.
Quite.
I like the way you put that. No one can ever be replaced, yet we need to keep pushing towards our future. Should anything come up that you want help with, I'll be there to support you, though my skills are pretty limited. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words.
hey,
Hey, I can get awful grades and still do better. Okay? Sheesh. Yuji, Yusuke. I know how studying. I'm going to drill it into you, so be prepared. Oh, you're funny.
this goes like this.
No, I can do it. Oh, I did get 3 points. Ha! Encyclopedic.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I agree.
That's what we needed. Actually, a pretty good review for me as well. Well then, let's move on to the next problem.
I'll see you later.
Just saying. I gotta look good. I gotta be smart so I can outthink all of our enemies. as a leader, should be the brains and the brawn of the operation. And then have more brains and more brawn. Get me? Guess I should head home. Yeah, get out.
Catchy!
Why are you here? And of course, she shows up when I decided to go to the bath. I want to go hang out with Akechi because I know we're at a limited time, but fortune tellers more important. Huh? Was there a woman last time too? Wait, is that? Anyway, please be careful.
I'll ask you again some other
Oh,
time.
what? Yeah. It's cute. You have to ask me. You know what I was going to do. Gaming-san, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have extremely high accuracy rate. But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh? You're only realizing that now? It's not that. I just need some time to accept that reality. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate really can be changed. By the way, a lot of people think she's the most boring of them. I don't personally feel that way. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate can be changed. But I always concluded that it was something beyond our control. Almost like the laws of nature, eternal, impossible to defy. And yet there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of those people? I don't know. But trust in yourself.
What?
Trust in myself instead of my fortune telling. I never thought of it that way before. The city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country. It was a small, traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people. Uh-huh. Well, it sounds peaceful. During the winter, it's practically inaccessible due to all the snow. That sounds awful. That alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient to their elders as well. Not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to the city. It means nothing to me now. After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone. It came from someone who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers. That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fates similar to my own.
Clever.
But now I wonder if they really do much of anything. After all, you managed to change destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fates with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? If that's the case, I won't be needing this. I'm gonna confront fate head on with my own strength. Although the chairman would really be mad if he found out. The chairman?
Oh,
don't worry about that. Just forget about it, unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Anyway, if fate can be changed, maybe mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, but perhaps this time, that depends on you. Right. I look forward to our continued exchange, at least until I can manage to change my fate. Oh, and I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune tellings for you. Motivations. Ring 4. Wish it was higher. But it takes so long to get her started, and then she's barely around. I'm calling you because I wanted to thank you once again for earlier. Thank you so much for today. To be honest, I'm still feeling a bit lost. But talking to you about everything is helping you feel a little better. I didn't do much. Oh, nonsense. That couldn't be further from the truth. Talking to you helped me realize what I should be doing. I only hope my fortune telling is enough to pay you back somehow. Or you could just give me my 100,000 yen back. Son, I'll be putting in a lot of work from now on. Even though I can't imagine changing my own fate. I will figure out some way to make it happen. I hope I can count on you to help me through the process. Until next time.
Yo.
I just heard this, but apparently we're having a summer festival soon. I heard there's gonna be stuff like kebabs, steaks, and hot stuff. Dude, I'm so pumped. What about studying?
Come on, man.
I'll figure it out. There's some English on the website too. Oh man, now I'm hungry. Let's get going already. Just this guy. He does whatever he can to avoid the destruction of studying. I'm just saying. You gotta study, bro. But fine, all the news on Kaneshiro has distracted me from studying. So what if she's an honor student? Why should she get special treatment? Results are what matter, you know? I heard the Phantom Thieves might be from our school. That can't be true. It'd be funny if it was, though. Today begins the first day of your final exams. Hey man, I can clear on the third year. Haha! If angle C is 28 degrees and angle A and D are 88 degrees, what is the angle of B and E?
Ooh, we can do this.
I'm just saying, I got this in the bag. Let's see. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think about it. Explain the origin of Bozai. Bozai is this hot weather. Well, never mind. I think this came up in class. They were invented by the famous guy from the Romance of Three Kingdoms, right? Yeah, the strategist of Shu. I think the story was about a river overflowing somewhere. Zing, or whatever his face is, visited. They were offering something to quell the river. Barbarian heads. That's it. Crazy story. And that's how he came up with the Bozai, right? So this master strategist came up with the Bozai too. It was to offer them instead of heads. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think you're right. The Bozai were invented as an offering to the river spirits and replaced the traditional offering of severed heads. Yep. Tradition time.
Give it up.
Time is up. Give it up already. I'm just saying, you lose your whole day due to exams.
Now everyone.
This is the second day of finals. You may begin. Write the name and genus of this organism. Raking crap.
Ooh, we can do this.
That sounds about right. I remember that one. It's different from an actual crab legs and shape. What happened when the government issued papers and hard currency in Japan for the first time? I remember this too. It caused confusion in the economy.
Ooh, we can do this.
The next day. The third day of finals. Are you ready? Then you may begin. Now, what is the English equivalent of idioms raining witches, raining cats and dogs?
Ooh, we can do this.
Which of the following is another name for the somen noodles traditionally eaten in steaming cuts?
Ooh, we can do this.
There's the last thing's exams, huh? This one's based on your knowledge stat. You've seen all of these before. You got this, alright? It's looking good. Looking forward to seeing your score. I told you I didn't need to study, but hey, getting the top.
Me. There was so much stuff on that exam. I didn't have time to study everything.
You're getting held back, right?
Probably could have managed if I had an extra week too.
An extra week, huh? The only people who get that kind of cushy treatment are the honor students.
Oh, you mean like Yoshizawa-san?
I heard the school moved her exam period. Must be nice getting perks like that.
Hey there. Congrats on surviving finals. Today was the last day, right? Say, would you happen to have some free time right now? There's something I'd like to discuss. I promise it'll just take a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. I know you're exhausted, so I'll make this quick. It sure has heated up now that the rainy season's passed.
You're impossible.
I just know my electric bill is going to start climbing this month.
Oh my god. I don't even want to talk about electric bills right now. So let's not do this.
Anyway, as I'd mentioned, there's something I'd like your opinion on.
Is it money troubles?
Well, there's a subject where I could definitely use some input, but not at the moment. I've had something on my mind lately, and I want to hear your take on it. Okay, here goes. Oh, this is all hypothetical, mind you, but imagine there's somebody for whom you have high expectations. They're trying their absolute hardest to meet those expectations. Now, this person receives an awful lot of special treatment from people so they can perform to the best of their abilities. So, what do you think those people will do if the expectations leveled on this person aren't met?
Oh, a little bit disappointed.
Yep, that's right. When you work as a counselor, you always think, I have to help this person so their heart doesn't break. But that's easier said than done. This world really is a callous one. No matter how much positivity or dedication a person has, just a bit of influence from their peers can easily mess with their heads. Every time I'm confronted with such a situation, I can't help but grasp the limitations of therapy as a profession.
Well, you just have to keep trying.
Oh, I'm not sick of this job or anything like that. Don't worry. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all analytical. What I meant was, if we want to truly help people stuck in a predicament like that, we need a fundamental solution.
Like what?
Nothing really comes to mind at the moment. This is just a thought, but what if we got the Phantom Thieves to change our hearts? Maybe have them shift our feelings so we won't lose to this unfair reality. It would ultimately be for the positive.
Is that really a change of heart?
Good point. You're right. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud. I seem to have lost track of the time. I should be getting back to my work. Our conversation's been very enlightening. Thank you, and enjoy your vacation.
He didn't give me a snack this time. Where's my snack? I feel betrayed.
Exams are finally over. I'm so exhausted.
I can get back to actually sleeping in peace.
You must have been studying pretty hard if it kept you up at night.
Nah, I was up playing video games. Slacking off is just too much fun.
I know, right? I kept cleaning my room instead of studying. It might even be too clean now.
You two are perfect exemplars of what escapism can mean.
And I can only imagine what the end result will be.
Whatever. It's over with now. Who cares about that anymore? What's real important is the Phantom Thieves' popularity. Ain't it amazing?
Kinda feels like our time's finally here.
I've even heard people excitedly speculating about our next target. You will have to choose carefully.
There's no need to hurry. We should spend some time thinking it over.
Hold up! The most important thing now is our celebration party. I hope you guys didn't forget. It's the fireworks festival on the 18th. I guess we're good meeting up in Shibuya, yeah? Let's say...
You sure are on top of these kinds of things.
Because that's all I want to do.
Now for the weather.
It seems we'll continue to have localized torrent rainstorms all throughout next week. Heading outside, be prepared for a sudden change in the weather. Yeah, sudden change.
Hey, hey!
Where's my kindness stat at? Oh, no, no, no. We're only at 3? We need kindness stat level 4 just to start.
Can I talk?
Oh my god, I hate you, Morgana. I really, honestly do hate you so much right now.
What?
I can't stand you.
Let's go to bed.
I want to burn the cat.
Hey, it's me.
I forgot.
Come on, man. So, like...
But the festival's tomorrow. So you want to go? I'll think about it.
No way, man.
It's tomorrow. There ain't time for that. Let's just go. I want to make sure we invite Yusei too. He's always so down. I did remember they said it might rain tomorrow, so...
Let's turn in for the night.
And no sleeping in, got it? I'm gonna skip breakfast for this. Oh great. So basically you want me to spend my money. I thought the festival was supposed to be on the 18th.
What's up?
Heat wave.
What? Why are you staring at my face?
Ryuji, I have a favor to ask.
A favor? Sure, you need some money for food or something?
Not this time. I've actually been mulling over a new battle tactic for a while now, and I'd like for you to lend a hand in bringing my idea to fruition.
I never saw Ryuji in the hotels.
Oh, a new move? That sounds badass. I totally want in.
Well, it's merely a rough idea at this point, but... What do you think?
Wasn't that, like, way more detailed than some rough idea?
Well, I mean, he's an artist. His idea of a rough idea is probably different
Well,
from
I
yours.
don't deserve such praise. I would merely prefer to add a splash of beauty to an otherwise barbaric battlefield, so to speak.
Sick! So, all we gotta do now is see how the star reacts to your idea, right?
We should consult Jose about this soon. However, I can feel my appetite growing after describing my idea.
Same here.
Oh my god, this too.
It's so hot.
It's as if we're walking around in an enormous sauna.
Well, it's summer now.
What idea was it to come here?
Yours. God damn it.
And just look at that crowd. Smiling faces everywhere you look. With that, let's move right into asking some of the visitors here for their comments.
A TV crew, huh?
We better not stand down.
We should grab our kebabs and get out of here.
Let's interview those three.
Of course.
Hey, is she talking about us?
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah. What do we...
Calm down.
Good point. We'll look even more suspicious if we panic now.
They got us.
Oh, hell. Okay, I'm gonna ham it up and make some real cringy comments so I can't use any of the footage.
Hello. It sure is hot today, huh?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And if it's this hot in July, can you imagine just how insane the weather's gonna be in December?
Anyway, since you're here for the festival, does that mean you and your friends there are meat lovers?
I'd say that we're really lovers of fruit. Oh, and sweets. Sweets are just to die for.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
I don't get it.
Ooh, that was too
Why?
close. That was truly cringeworthy. But are you certain that they won't air any of it?
I'm pretty sure she thought there was a broadcast disaster. We ought to be okay.
More important than that, though, it's time to get some meat.
Oh, right, my kebab. The lines for the food stalls were even more insane than the heat.
Standing around in this sweltering heat was rather trying.
And almost all the good stuff was already sold out.
I didn't even eat breakfast this morning. I'm starting to get lightheaded.
Even still, an occasion like this seems to make everything taste delicious. How mysterious.
It's because we're together. I wanted to say,
Pretty poetic.
I really wanted a kebab.
Well, we came all the way out here, so we might as well go check that thing out.
What thing?
I heard they're building some kind of huge-ass stadium or something nearby. Wait, was that what it was?
You don't know what you're talking about, do you?
A stadium? Well, such buildings often have intriguing architecture. I'd love to see it for personal reference.
Yeah, then come on, let's go.
This is new though. I don't remember this.
That's it? It barely even started?
We seem to be premature spectators.
I guess this is what people call jumping the gum.
It's jumping the gun.
Jumping the gun.
There ain't nothing to do here. You wanna go grab a bite somewhere?
Sorry, I'm considering picking up more art supplies. I have a summer assignment to work on. Also, the summer festival drained my coffers. Even if I did grab a bite, all I could order would be water and a hot towel.
Well, in that case, probably ought to just call it quits for today.
Hey, isn't that Yoshizawa? Don't you think she's acting strange? You know, she did mention something about a meet earlier.
Ain't you guys headed home? Huh? Oh, well, see you then.
Yes, catch you later.
Senpai?
Kasumi?
Yes. Did you come to see the stadium too? Same here. I needed to give myself a pep talk.
Is something wrong?
Sometimes, when things get me down, I come here. Although, that doesn't really answer your question, does it? I know
Kinda
this may get in the
does,
way of your
actually.
plans, but would you be willing to join me for lunch?
Kasumi's eyes look a little red and puffy. Maybe best to accompany her. Red and
That
puffy
was
means she's been
delicious.
crying. Or taking a puff of something else. But we're gonna go with the first one because I doubt that's what's going on here. What did I just witness?
I'm always like this after a meet. In all honesty, I'd like to keep going, but any more will end up harming my performance.
Was it worth it?
Simply put, it was a disaster. I've been feeling like I'm getting back into the natural flow of things, thanks to you, Senpai.
And why are you looking off into the corner?
But when the moment of truth arrived, my body still wouldn't move the way that I wanted it to.
Is it more of a mental thing?
I think that's a big factor. Something similar happened to me in middle school, but back then, I had someone by my side that kept me going.
Really?
I have a younger sister. We promised each other that we'd win international gymnastics competitions together, but this spring, she died in an accident. I promised her we'd take the gold for our routines across the world, but I can't stop worrying about my lack of improvement lately. I've really been throwing myself into practice, but I wonder if even that won't be enough.
It's not over yet.
Senpai, you're right. It's just getting started. You just keep on rescuing me, don't you? Okay, no more brooding. There are still more meets left this year. I'm going to start from scratch and train as hard as I can. Thank you so much for listening to all that. Now I feel like I've been recharged. Mind, body, and spirit. Well, at least my mind and spirit are recharged. The best way to stave off hunger is with some vigorous activity. I'm going to jog home. Take care.
That is not how you stave off hunger. That is the okay. All right. No, not even gonna put the energy into that one. Okay. Who do you think you're gonna target next? They only got the bad guys, right? We have nothing to be worried about. Apparently, if you post a request in the form, they'll do what you say. If they're taking on bad guys, it's fine by me. Give it up. Why do we even need the police anymore? All right.
Ah, you're back.
What's wrong? If you were going to the summer festival, why didn't you invite me? They're showing it on TV. Something about it being hot in December or saying sweets are to die for. There's a bit with Sakamoto that's saying some really crazy stuff. You're seeing things. Believe me, I wanted to think that. Look, my point is, next time you guys are going out to have fun, can't I come along too?
Oh, man.
Really? Oh. No. I blame Morgana for this. Ah. I blame Morgana. Ugh, that would just be the diner again. And why not? It's a place of calm where one may also partake in delicious food. And I guess, man, all this food about talk's got me hungry. Could probably really hit the spot.
Sorry.
I always forget how short my arms are as a cat. I know you want to see a movie on. However, I don't want to. What I do want to do is go and talk with our little fortune teller down the road in the red light district. Should I be concerned about her? I mean, look. Why are they in the red light district? I just want to point that fact out. It's the red light district. So, kind of, let's not follow that train of thought. There's nothing good that comes from the red light district. That's all I'm saying. Everybody here is a problem. And since you have trouble with women, there was a woman last time too? Wait, is that? Anyway, please be careful. What? Well then, what would you like to do today? I don't know, you called me.
Thank you.
Even though I know this rank doesn't give us very many points towards the next one. We literally get one choice that is effective at all. So honestly, here's my tip. If you don't care about what's being said, you can button mash. I have a lot to show you today.
Here we go.
Look, mental training for sports. Oh, and building a successful business from the ground up. I even have books about the secrets to being a good listener. I was written by the hostess of Club A. Ginzo. Just picking out which books to bring to me half the day. I have a ton more back home. I just want to force shut my jaw whenever I yawn because it pisses me off. I started using these as reference material for the advice I give to my clients. Oh. No. This way I can suggest new alternatives instead of leaving them resigned to their fates. You're such a hard worker. After all, I need to be able to advise my clients on their future selves. Anyway, what I really want to tell you is that I've arrived at a new fortune teller philosophy. Those with strong convictions can in fact change fate. Oh, and as for people I sold holy stones to, I've started reading their fortunes free of charge. I like to return the money they gave me too, but what? Well, am I interrupting?
What?
Yokota-san. It's been a while, maiden. What are you doing here? The chairman asked that I come see how things are going. And who are you? That's my apprentice. I haven't actually introduced him to the chairman yet. You're telling me that you're so busy you need to hire an apprentice? Yes, he's been wonderful help. I see. Because I should have expected great foresight from you, maiden. Well then, I should be going. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry you had to see that. Are you in trouble? No, it's nothing serious. Anyway, it's a private matter, Gaming-san. Nothing you should concern yourself with. Wait, are you perhaps worried about me? Oh, I'm so touched. Honestly, my luck really improves when you're around. I know. In return for that, I'll predict your luck whenever you want. Affinity reading. Deepens your bond with a confidant of your choice.
All right.
Just saying. Man, it's already so late. I should close up for today.
Goodbye.
I need to go and get a part-time job at the Rafflesia. Oh, hello, Amy-senpai. I forgot you have my number. I give it 100% in practice. You're not gonna rest? Nope, if I take a day off, it'll dull my senses. Next meet, I'll make it onto the winner's podium, I swear. I won't slip up again like I did before. There's some great news next time I see you, I promise. Oh, it's the firework festival. The great part of summer tradition. I'll just go in normal clothes. Hey, I know. Why don't you come without your glasses? What's the point in that? I know. You don't get to see fireworks every day, so it'd just be sad wearing normal clothes. So I was thinking you might want to go for a change of pace. I don't know. Personally, I'm not a fan of the look of the yukatas. I guess it depends, but more likely than not, I'm not. They're not very attractive to me.
Right when we were just about to leave, too. Who is it?
I saw some disturbing news online. Sounds like it really be bad if it turned out true. Okay, I'm in a hurry. Well, it seems like the insane group is getting ready to declare war on the Phantom Thieves. I was afraid to just hold on that information myself, so I wanted to tell you at least. That's actually all I have to say.
What could he mean by an insane group? Let's think about this after we get back.
Here comes the wrath of Midget. Who thinks they're clever?
Damn, it's so hot. The holiday means it's as crowded on here as it is for morning rush hour.
Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are... Oh, right, fireworks festival. Nobody cares. She's wearing a yukata. Hers doesn't look too bad, but at the same time, it's like...
Oh, it's so hot.
I feel like I'm being
why
baked.
are you in one?
Those girls are way too late. It must be taking time for them to put on the yukata. Why aren't you two wearing one?
I got clothes like yukata. Man, you look way too normal in that.
People often say that to me.
You gotta like Yusuke.
The exams.
I bet you got a big fat F on them.
Shut up. We don't know that yet.
I bet he got a D.
Are you going to the fireworks festival?
Oh, she was the one I saw on the train.
That's right.
Us too! Wanna go together?
That you... Well, actually, yeah, that Yukata is black. Huh.
Are we getting hit on?
Come on, let's go together. Do you happen to be a model? You look great in that yukata.
Waiting around's a pain, so can we just go with these chicks?
You say he's gonna mess that one up anyway. No.
We'll both apologize to the others later.
That's enough. You're disgracing your yukata. You should be more aware of your womanhood.
How could you?
Why don't you go after them then? So those are the kinds of girls you like, Ryuji?
No, that's...
You know, Yusuke's such a pretty boy, but he is really missing out because of what he says.
I guess. But he's more likable since he stays true to his ideals. Definitely.
No, I don't think they're disgracing their womanhood or yukata. I'm just like...
I heard that Ryuji's pretty much failed his exams. Oh?
We're waiting for our actual friends, and you can't just ditch them.
Mona, you little...
Hey, it's gonna get crowded if we don't get going.
Ditching your friends is like the worst thing you can do, even if it is for a pretty girl.
Agreed.
That's just awful. You don't do that.
But, man, you both look amazing in yukata. Talk about Japanese beauty.
You missed your mark, and I don't think An is Japanese. So... the yukatas of the other two girls definitely look better. You can tell. Like, there's her... Huh. These headphones are louder than I thought. Why didn't you pack an umbrella?
Yeah? Come on!
Looks like you need help.
Then why don't you go buy me a towel already, huh?
Haru.
We're just trying to get out of the rain, but look how crowded it is.
I guess everyone had the same idea. What's up?
I think I just saw someone I know.
You mean the girl in that black car?
Well, she's got a ride. Oh, time to show your skills, Mona. We need you as a car.
It's not possible in the real world. My feet hurt, it's cold, the festival's been canceled. This sucks.
We made such a commotion with the public, and this is what we get? Lame.
I still hate how you feel like you should be rewarded for all of this.
Aren't heroes that lurk in the shadows boring?
Ha! I like the shade.
What are you, Moss? I want to change the world with a loud bang, like a huge firework. Then again, we aren't gonna find someone bigger than Kaneshiro that easily.
The rain is letting up. Though it's regrettable, we should go our separate ways for today.
Yeah, let's go home.
So you won't tell me, no matter what?
I have nothing more to say to you about that.
I see. In that case, I have ways of making you talk.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
Thanks for the drink.
Hey, we're not done here yet.
What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's past closing time. Clean up the place.
Regrettably, the cause behind the recent psychotic breakdown incidents is still unknown. On to other news. The international hacktivist group Medjed has released a statement to the Phantom Thieves. These are the details of the message that are posted on Medjed's website. To the Phantom Thieves causing an uproar in Japan. Do not speak of your false justice. We do not need the spread of such falsehood. We are the true executors of justice.
Phantom Thieves again?
However, we are magnanimous. We will give you an opportunity to repent your ways. If you agree to a change of heart, we will accept you as our own. If you reject our offer, the hammer of justice will find you.
Justice, huh?
We are Medjed. We are unseen. We will eliminate evil. Akechi-san, why do you think this announcement was made at this time?
I don't know the details, but there's no doubt that they were provoked by the Phantom Thieves. Whether it's a sense of rivalry or a simple attention grab, given the recent trends, I cannot say. Regardless, it's quite a nuisance.
A nuisance?
Both Medjed and the Phantom Thieves are nothing more than groups that uphold an egoistic justice.
What a stupid thing they're getting riled up on. Phantom Thieves, huh? What the world are they? You know about them?
Who?
I'm the one asking you. Don't return a question with another question. Well, it's about time I go home. Make sure you lock the place up. Also, about the stuff in the fridge. Well, I guess it's fine. Just don't use too much of it.
It's possible that more people like these will continue to appear due to their influence. In that respect, the Phantom Thieves face a very serious crime.
There's no crime there. Oh my, people are going nuts over Medjed. That name seems to come from one of the obscure gods of the Egyptian Book of the Dead. I saw the news too. For some reason, they think we speak of false justice. Oh God, I didn't realize how long this episode was. As I said, I can't see it. Now then, what exactly did you want to speak of regarding Medjed? Well, why don't we go after them as our next target? What a sudden suggestion. I mean, they're like bad hackers or something, right? Technically, they're crackers. Those who use the internet to illegally access and alter data. Medjed is an organized group of people recognized by the larger international community. So they operate on a global scale. That makes them either bigger than Kamishiro, right? Then it's out. Our next targets are going to be Medjed. I wonder if the nav will get ahead if we put Medjed in. Alright. That's impossible. Yes, that name has to be a pseudonym. We don't even know how many people Medjed is. Oh. Wouldn't we get at least one member's info if we try looking into it, though? Even if we did, how will we discover the location? The only confirmed presence of Medjed has been online. This is a greater problem than simply finding their keywords. Unless you have any more ideas, Ryuji. Hello? It seems he has suggested this without putting much thought into it. Come on, we can't back down now. People are all excited about it. Our reputation's gonna plummet if we don't face this. That is true. If we remain silent, people would believe we simply chose to run away from the matter. Medjed has taunted us publicly, after all. If they are criminals, we cannot just let them be. Yeah. And we don't have many other targets right now, either. Is Mishima part of Medjed? I doubt that. Also, Makoto, try seeing if your sister has any info on them. It's highly unlikely, but sure.
World-class target, huh? If we can change Medjed's heart, it'll most definitely affect Mementos.
Yeah, but Medjed is... That doesn't make any sense. You're gonna have to dig deep. This isn't gonna go as they planned. I can tell you that now. Doesn't matter, though. I'm gonna call it an episode. I didn't realize it was this long. But alright! That is all the time we have for this episode of Persona 5 Royal. If you like this episode, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all on the next episode.